What's up, Teen Talk fam? It's your host, Miss KK, here with
Your boy DJ Day in the building.
Young Shinobi Kev, man.
And your boy Shinobi.
Thank you all for tuning into our show, and let's get ready for this Teen Talk discussion. So for this segment, we'll be interviewing our Teen Talker, KJ. Now, KJ is a senior going to Desert Oasis High School. Welcome to the show. How are you doing today, sir?
I'm doing good. I'm doing great. How are y'all?
We're doing very well.
Yes, yeah. Today's a great day, and I actually have a show later on today, so I'm in a great mood. I'm just ready to, because I haven't done a show in a while, so it's gonna be cool.
Well, we're excited about you, Day. But for this segment, we are going to be talking about COVID-19 and our high schoolers. Now, KJ, as a senior going to Desert Oasis, tell us, how are you feeling about COVID-19 and this online school? How has it made you feel?
Well, it's the whole COVID thing, I don't like. I'm gonna keep it a buck. I don't like it because I'm a social person. I like talking to people. And this social distancing, the whole 6 feet apart, I don't want to yell somebody's business out there. But like it's a blessing and a curse. Helps you buckle down on your stuff, but at the same time, it's like I still want to hang out with my friends type thing.
And as you said, you're a social person. So do you feel like it's affecting your social skills? So like once the world opens back up, it's going to be awkward to talk to people? Are you not going to know how to interact with your friends? Or is it fine for you because you're just a naturally social person?
Well, I'm a naturally social person, but I remember I was at Starbucks and I basically couldn't even order no coffee because I was like type thing, and that's never happened to me. But COVID definitely took a left shot at my jaw with that one,
It made the processing time a little slower, like your anxiety's up a little bit. Because I will say it is kind of weird, like ordering food and stuff like that, because you get so used to doing everything like online. So like you get time to really think about what you want, and you forget the like anxiety you get when you're waiting in line and you're like, oh my God, I got to figure out what I want before I get to the cashier. And then like it just goes away. So I can relate to that. But
young Shinobi, you mentioned that you was a YouTuber, so I'm sure like socializing is easy because like to be on a YouTube and like talk to the camera.
Well, yeah, I mean,
you gotta be very talented, to be honest. That's a talent that a lot of people don't understand. That's really a talent for real.
Yeah, I mean, it's easy in the sense of like, okay, it's there, the camera's there, but at the end of the day, it's like you still not having that one-on-one contact type thing. It's basically like virtual school,
Yeah, exactly. It's a lot of being by yourself, because I've had my YouTube up for a while and I just filmed a video, and it's different because that's why a lot of YouTubers, they do say they struggle with doing meet and greets because of social interaction, because you're filming by yourself, because you know what you're going to say and it's in a controlled environment. It's a lot different from actually going out into the public and talking to people, which a lot of students are feeling now, because especially if you're in elementary school, you kind of need that to be able to grow in society. But I wanted to ask you, KJ, in your opinion, why do you think so many students are antisocial during their online classes?
Well, I feel like the teachers don't give enough motivation. The teachers don't give any like they try. I see some teachers that try to give like interactive like quizzes, especially on Google Meets. There's little breakout rooms you can go to. I don't know.
That's cool.
I don't know if it's the same way for Zoom, but I never use Zoom. But
you don't?
Nah, we use Google Meets. We go ahead and do that. But I mean,
I'm just finding out about like Google Meets and stuff, because like the new school that I'm going to, like my accounting school, like they use Google Meets, but I'm like used to using Zoom because we do our like Zoom meetings and stuff like that. So I was like, what is Google Meets?
It's definitely two different things. But back to what I was saying, I was basically saying like teachers don't give enough motivation to really speak up. I know there's some teachers that are corny with it and they'll he with the little corny jokes.
He's like corny.
There's other teachers that are actually really funny, and then there's those boring teachers, the ones that look like they don't do
But
nothing.
here's my question. As someone who's in high school, so specifically talking about high school teachers, do you feel like there's ways for these teachers who never had to, like, kind of almost like perform for their students, or at least get them like extra motivated? Is there a way for them to do like different type of bonding exercises to get their students more engaged? What can these teachers who are just naturally kind of like into themselves do to get their students engaged? Talking from the perspective of a high schooler. So what would you want your teacher to do if they're just being real low and just not really your thing?
I would say there's this one teacher that I have, my English teacher, and she has like a little circle, like the wheelie thing, the what is it? It's like a spinny wheel that has names on it. Yeah, so she has one of those, right? And what she'll do is she'll spin it, and whoever it lands on, they have to speak. They have to tell what the subject's about.
I like that. Okay.
Not only do you have to be on your P's and Q's because you don't know if you're gonna get hit with it. You still have to be like, it's kind of fun in the sense of like, okay, hopefully it don't land on me. And if it don't land on me, it's like, okay, good. Cool.
Okay, I actually like that. That's actually a really good idea because it keeps the kids' attention from the anticipation, but it also involves them talking to each other. So I really do. That's actually a really good tactic to use. But I wanted to ask you as well, why do you think students are afraid to ask for help in front of their peers? So this even was an issue when you're in person, from students not wanting to ask. Is it different now that it's online, or do you see the more hesitation?
Oh, there's even more hesitation. I mean, it's either the kids are asleep in class or like they just don't want to get out there. I remember seeing it in person. I really feel like the whole in-person thing is insecurities, pride, and egotism. They want their ego to be safe, so they're not going to speak out and then feel like their ego is taking a jab and now they got to get defensive, or their insecurities are really like, I don't like speaking type thing, which I believe that whole public speaking thing, I feel like if you do it more and more often, the fear will go away.
That's I can make a testament to that. DJ Data, you had something to say?
Yeah, I was gonna ask you, how important is it how important do you think it is to have the skill of public speaking? Like, because I feel like every person should have that common skill, public speaking.
Oh, of course. I feel as though the whole public speaking aspect of life, that's how you get jobs. That's how and even if you don't want to work for anybody, you have to put your business in a place where, okay, I got to speak. I got to do something. Speaking, this natural thing that we have going on, not the typing, not the this eye language, sign language.
Right. Yeah, I'm talking about like actually speaking, in the audience, like
this is that, my friend.
Because even with DJing, you have to. It's a crowd, you have to be, you have to be verbal and speak and get the crowd engaged and stuff. So
I agree with you, but that, my friends, is called communication. That's something that people go and take for college, but even just a simple communications course and in high school will help people learn how to just talk, because even if you're not public speaking, you still need to be able to sell yourself as a brand in this world. So that's definitely something people need to invest in. But I see Deshaun B got something to say.
Yeah, because I definitely wanted to ask young Shinobi Kev just about him and his schooling. Like, are you very outspoken? Are you the person that always raise their hand first, or do you wait for others to raise their hand?
Well, it's all depending how I feel on the topic at hand. Because if we're talking about like let's say ancient Egypt, I'll be the first to raise my hand. Or if we're talking about like the latest Jordans that came out, I'll probably stand back. I might throw a little kitchen, I might but after that, you won't hear nothing from me.
There's nothing wrong about that. Like, I think everybody got their favorite subjects in school. I ain't gonna talk about everything because I don't know everything, and not everything is cool to me.
What's your favorite? Okay, you good. I'm sorry.
No problem, Dede. KJ, so do you think high school teachers should invest in one-on-one meetings with their students? So we have this thing in college where professors offer office hours where it's a slot of time where if you need help with anything, if you have any questions, you can go and see your professor in person. But now that we're online, it's online meetings. So is that something that high school teachers should invest in? And if they do you think students will use them?
Well, shout out to DO because they do have office hours and students really don't use them. But in a sense, I feel as though kids should go out there and go into your teacher's office hours. In the sense, not in the sense, I keep saying in the sense. I feel like I go into the office hours and I have one-on-one because I'm a one-on-one type of student. I like
learner.
Yeah, I like going in there and like, okay, break some stuff down to me that you can't break to other students. Right. All right. Certain challenges this student may have, I might not have. Certain challenges I might have, this student might not have. So go ahead and not necessarily attend to my needs, but in a sense, like
no, say how it is. Tend to my needs.
Attend to my needs. I am the client here.
I get it. What were you gonna add, Day Day?
Yeah, I was just gonna ask young Shinobi, what's your favorite subject in school?
Oh, sleep.
Sleep.
But
I don't know. You seem like a very educated school, smart person. So
yeah, you should see me.
I hate math, but I love English.
Yeah, okay. I love English. I love English. It just comes easy because talkative. I'm talkative, very talkative.
See, I love counting money and I love money. That's why I went into accounting because I love money. But I just hate math. I always sucked at math, for some reason. So, yeah.
I feel it. But all right, did you say so English is your favorite subject, KJ?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. I feel that. Deshaun B.
Yes, I have to ask KJ, do you feel the teachers should get paid more to attend to the students online? Or do you feel like they should keep the same pay that they already have because they're doing less work?
Right, this is y'all jumping me.
They shouldn't be doing less work, in my opinion. It should be more. If you're doing more, you should be getting paid. But what about you, KJ?
Well, I feel like
that's a good question.
The teacher should be getting paid more anyway. All right, let's just put that out there. The teacher should be getting paid more anyway. But I feel like
I agree.
Schooling, I feel like they should get paid more in the sense of like, okay, this is they're taking time out of their day. No teacher has to be there. At this point, no teacher really has to be there. They can call in a substitute every day, or they can have their backup teacher. You feel me?
I feel you.
They don't need anything.
How do you like this virtual school, system?
Well, the virtual school is cool. I wouldn't necessarily like hype it up. Mm-hmm. I think last year I'll say that virtual school saved me. Because I know I was declining. I was on a fast decline. But virtual school had me
You said it saved you? How did it save you?
It saved me. I had to sit back and I really broke some stuff down and got in tune with myself. But I got to kick in my butt.
I would say I do want to ask you, because that leads me into my following question of why do you think so many teens are failing? Is it because they're not adjusting to the online teaching, or is it because they're distracted at home? Because a lot of kids are flourishing on online school because they can focus one-on-one, and it is mostly about themselves and not about being around all their friends. So what do you think about that?
Well, that's a good one. I think online schooling is that's a good one. You might
let me help bro, because I definitely feel like
what about you, Deshaun?
I definitely feel like the reason why these kids are struggling is because they're not even turning on their camera. They're not even engaged in the class. So if you're not engaged, that's why you're failing. Like, it says that you're logged on, but if you're not really there, then you're really missing everything. And that goes back down to how the teacher is really instructing the class and actually checking in on the students. Because once they do roll call, that's about the last time you hear your name called.
Right. Okay. And I want to ask you, KJ, what specifically don't you like about online school? You need to give us the list. We need the tea. What don't you like about online school?
Okay. Hold on. Let me put my charger on.
No problem.
the pettiness of the teachers.
Oh,
The
okay.
teachers be petty, right? Like okay, online school is easier in the sense of like all of the stuff is there. All you have to do is do it, you know?
Mm-hmm.
But I feel like some of the teachers don't do a lot to help. They're feeling like, okay, I mean, we basically gave you all the resources. Here you go, do it. When that's not necessarily the case, it's like, you still have to teach us, you know?
I feel you.
So I think they're kind of holding back on us. You know?
All right. Well, we're gonna end this segment on that question right there. KJ, tell the people where they can find you.
Y'all can find me on Instagram at truly_Kev. Go ahead. And on YouTube at Young Shinobi Kev. We are uploading another video. Give me 5 days. I got you.
All right. 5 days. I'm going to be watching for it.
Yes.
Well, I mean, it's probably not going to be 5 days by the time they hear this, though.
Yeah. Yeah.
So just check out the page.
Yeah, I got you.
All right. Thank you all for tuning into this Teen Talk discussion. Be sure to follow us on Instagram at Teen Talk Vegas 881 and also check us out at teentalkvegas.com. Thank you guys for tuning in.